Welcome to Back to the Bible. Week 3, Joy. Day 20, Meant to be Worshipped. Collect yourself before God. Psalms chapter 40 verses 1, 2 and 3. I waited patiently for the Lord. He inclined to me and heard my cry. He drew me up from the pit of destruction and set my feet upon a rock. Making my steps secure, He put a new song in my mouth, a song of praise to our God. God's promise for today, Matthew chapter 2 verses 11. And going into the house, they saw the child with Mary his mother, and they fell down and worshipped him. Then, opening their treasures, they offered him gifts, gold and frankincense and myrrh. Consider today's truth. Consumers like us, this is the season when we are bombarded with ads for the perfect Christmas gift. Trinkets and tools, shirts and socks, devices and diamonds. Christmas is time to sell anything and everything. Many jump into the swing of things. They buy what they do not need to give to people they may not know. Spending money they do not have. A consumeristic bent in stroke at Christmas. We tend to go overboard. We compete with the price tag. We measure love by the number of presents we receive. If someone asks why we give presents at Christmas, they are directed to the Magi as our example. The Magi. Magi refers to a group of astrologers from the East. The Bible speaks of them as wise men, proficient in studying and interpreting the sky. They observed an unusual star, which led them to search for a child born king of the Jews. This group of an unknown number went to Jerusalem and were directed to Bethlehem by biblical prophecy. King Herod heard this as a threat and directed them to let him know where the child was. His intent was wicked. The Magi traveled from Jerusalem to Bethlehem, led by the star, and found the house of Joseph, Mary, and Jesus. With joy they entered and fell prostrate to worship. They offered expensive and precious gifts. God warned them in a dream not to return to Herod. If we want to use their example as a motive for gift giving to one another, we miss the point. Their gifts were an expression of worship to God, not mutual love and appreciating for one another. They offered their treasures in adoration for Jesus the King. If their examples teaches us anything, it's this. Christmas is not for our personal consumption. Christmas is a time to worship Jesus. Jesus is the reason. The central theme of Matthew's Gospel is that Jesus is the King. He is the rightful heir to David's throne. He is the one to rule over everything. To emphasize his point, Matthew highlights the Magi. These were Gentiles looking for the King of the Jews and worship Jesus. Jesus is Lord, not only of Jews, but of all people. If we are going to approach Christmas with a biblical foundation, our focus will be on worship of Jesus Christ. Our culture has shaped Christmas as a time for children, wide-eyed toddlers searching the sky for Santa's sledge. We enlarge our celebration to include opportunity for family traditions, visits and feasts. We may even go so far as to think of Christmas as a period of peace and goodwill to all. We smile at strangers and are cordial to cashiers. If we do all of this, certainly we are fulfilling meaning of Christmas. We do Christmas right when we keep Jesus as central. The layers we have added may be delightful and helpful, but they are not essentials. Worship is essential to the season. Receive God's promise. Worship is not only essential but also remedial. Worship keeps our heads and hearts ordered aright. The antidote to consumerism is the worshipful religament that Christmas is not about us. Worship doesn't diminish our delight. It fills our hearts with joy over the grace and mercy of our God. And it's a joy which lasts. A worshipping heart can experience Christmas all year round. Reflect with God. Consider the truth of Matthew chapter 2 verses 11 and respond to this teaching with prayer. God bless you.